Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. And can you believe it? It is Tuesday, Election Day. This is a day that you've been either waiting for or cringing about. But it is a day when all good Americans, hopefully those of you that are watching, have already voted. It's so important that you vote. And today is crazier than ever here in 2020. So we have no idea how the election is going to go. I mean, we have some guesses. I feel polling is probably off more so this year than ever. So it may be until this evening that we find out. And I do think we'll have an idea about what it's going to look like by the end of the evening, mainly because so many of us, myself included, have early voted. But enough about that. No matter what happens today, we're going to move on from that and you're going to focus on your business. So today we're going to talk about our 3 items, 3 business tips at 3 o'clock that I bring to you in under 3 minutes. So let's get right to it. The first one deals with what you already know. I'm going to tell you, business owners, don't worry. So many times, worrying is thinking in the negative about everything. We're worried about the political outcome. We're worried about the election. We worry about so many things that actually have no or very, very small impact on your day to day business. Now, I know you could argue with me. You're like, oh my gosh, taxes could do this or do whatever. But instead of worrying about all that, I want you to turn all of that energy and focus on what it is that you can do. And one of the things you can do, of course, in addition to worry, is to think big. Now, most of you have known, and we've talked about it in previous sessions to talk about goals and everything else. But sometimes we set really minor goals. We don't set those big, audacious goals, that big, giant goals. And I would challenge you, as I've talked to you about before, you need to think big. Instead of just trying to get a 5% increase in your revenue, think about doing a 10% or a 20%. What is out of your comfort zone? What is going to stretch you to be the very best that you can be? And the third and final thing I want you to do is I want you to, and I've forgotten it for a brief moment, but I'm going to look at my notes real quick and get right back to it. I want you to dream big. It's one thing to think big, which is to change your thoughts to get away from worry. It's another thing to dream big. You think about all the time you spend worrying and think about all the time you're going to spend dreaming big. What's it going to be like when you meet your goals at the end of the year? What's it going to be like in 2 to 5 years when you're successful in business? Too many times we see kids do this very, very well, but I don't see adults dreaming big. So dream big. So here's my final conclusion. Don't worry, think big, and dream big. Stay tuned. Stay up all night if you have to see how the election ends, and I will be back with you at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Bye.